yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. I took a shot of Crown, and now I'm ready.
It didn't rhyme.
No rhyme. Sorry, I'm not a rapper, man. You know, I mean, the only rapper I use is the rapper off mine. Well, we're not gonna go there, but anyway, we're reviewing Ultimate Wrestling's Out of Control that took place on June 5th at the American Legion Hall 33 in Pensacola, Florida. With that being said, take it away, Internet.
All right, the next match was something special. They brought out WWE Hall of Famer Paul Bearer, known to most of us here in the South as Percy Pringle III. And apparently he has an issue with Joe Gibson. Joe Gibson, of course, trained with that whole crew over there. You know,
South wrestling action.
Yeah, you know, Carlos,
Flex, Ricky Roberts.
The list goes on.
Right.
And Percy Pringle called Joe a disappointment. You know, and Joe took exception to that. He came out, and apparently Percy has some stroke with Ultimate Wrestling, which I can understand that. The man is wrestling royalty.
I hear you.
And he set up a very special match for Joe Gibson. Joe was going to be involved in a tag team match in which his opponents were Johnny Rebel from Milton, Florida, and the Armpit of the South, and the Black Wolf, who's been on a tear lately.
Absolutely.
And Percy Pringle handpicked Joe's partner for the night, and it was none other than the shooter, Corey Jackson. Now this match had... This kind of reminded me of the Ecstasy of Gold tournament, you know, kind of a mishmash of different personalities and style. And as you know, coming up, I believe next month, Johnny Rebel is going to have a shot at Joe's X Factor Championship. And, you know, Joe has that awesome Irish weight lariat.
Absolutely.
Johnny Rebel has the double axe handle lariat. So, you know, I was hoping to see a preview of that in this match. But... Like it happened in the Ecstasy of Gold tournament, Joe and Corey Jackson just did not mesh well together at all.
We're never on the same page.
I mean, to Corey Jackson's benefit, he went in there and did what he could do. He did, you know, he excelled at some things. But Joe showing the frustration. Joe is used to brutality.
Absolutely.
And the end of the match saw Johnny Rebel give Joe that double axe handle lariat, lay him out 1, 2, 3.
Which totally shocked me, but I don't, you know, the one thing that, you know, I have to ponder about this, and you might think this is weird, I don't know which was more impressive, the way Mays loaded his knee pad or the way Corey Jackson loaded his tights, because that boy's too small to be packing that grapefruit or whatever he had up there in front of his shorts. And I made a joke about it, and his girlfriend got mad, so, sorry, Corey, you're smaller than me, I ain't believe you ain't packing like that. Take the grapefruit out your shorts, boy. You know, I mean...
This show just took a wicked, evil twist and turn.
Because I am evil!
Wow. I don't even know where to go from there.
We could go to the store and get some more beer, or I don't know, but...
Wow. But, you know, all in all, a fairly good tag match.
This
like
is
I said,
true.
you could see the frustration on Joe Gibson's face. Like I said, be on the lookout for Joe Gibson versus Johnny Rebel. Got to hand it to Black Wolf and Johnny Rebel. They kind of made a cohesive tag team out of it. You know, they had the tutelage of Percy Pringle in their corner, so...
who knows? Maybe they could be working as a tag team and jump into the... challenge the Ultimate Sons for the tag team champion.
You never know. You never know.
I mean, you've got to have some more opponents besides Party Gras and the Amish Assassin to challenge your tag team champion. So, and as much as I'm giving Corey Jackson some hell, and he knows it's all in good fun, good to see you back, Shooter, you know. Even though I made your girlfriend mad, but that's just the way I roll, baby. So.
All right, coming up next, we had the story of the year, Brian Cage.
Yesterday's news, you suck!
He took on the Amish Assassin. And Brian Cage cut a little promo before the match saying, you know, he kind of chastised the Amish Assassin, talking about his choice of friends, what he's been doing, and, you know, the whole Amish motif. And he told him he was going to take care of him at the end of the match. And during the match, at one point, Brian Cage loosened that the padding in that turnbuckle. And the ending saw the Amish Assassin going for a dive in the corner, hitting his head on the exposed metal, Brian Cage rolling him up 1, 2, 3. Then after the match, Brian Cage brought in that kendo stick and just started waylaying Amish Assassin with it. Then, to add insult to injury, pulled a pair of scissors out of nowhere and proceeded to cut the hair and the beard of the Amish Assassin.
I hear you. Now, as much, and this is almost going to make me want to vomit, as much as I hate to give any credit to Brian Cage, in Milton, he said he was going to defeat BTY in that match. It was a serious, bloody, brutal free-for-all match. He defeated Kobe Godwin, BTY, in that match. And the mean streak that Brian Cage is unleashing a little more and a little more, and he came out there and he showed some more as he beat the hell out of the Amish Assassin. Cut the beard, man. You know, you cut the beard. That's like messing with the gargoyle's mask and you're asking for trouble. But, you know, he beat the hell out of Amish Assassin, pinned him 1, 2, 3, and continues on his roll of victories here. God, Jesus, I'm having a brain fart. More beer, Modelo. To continue on his mission to prove why he is the story of the year. So he thinks in his own feeble mind. But he's on a winning streak. As much as I really hate to give Brian Cage any credit, he's on a roll. Everything that he said he's going to do, he has done ever since he took that loss. Clean loss, 1, 2, 3 by the Black Wolf. Brian Cage seems to be a man on a mission, and his intensity is amped up 200% to show he's going to show the fans and Ultimate Wrestling Management why he really believes he is the story of the year.
Producer, can we get another picture of Brian Cage and put up here?
No.
Thank you.
Shit.
Gargle, are you starting to show some man love to Brian?
Hell no. I always give credit where credit is due. I will never support Brian Cage. I will never cheer for him. Absolutely not. But I am a man of my word. And if somebody says they're going to do something and they back it up, despite whether the fact I like them or not, I will give them their due. I give the devil his due. And Brian Cage right now is on a roll.
You know, coming up later part of this year, I heard there might be one opening in the Brian Cage fan club. I can hook you up.
No thanks.
All right.
No thanks. You and Calvin can have it, man.
Talking about pictures, I want one of Buddha.
Oh, the #1 karate guy?
Yeah.
Buddha Bushido.
Buddha Bushido.
Well, speaking of my friend Calvin there, the Pain Lord, it was good to see him finally resurface there to be at an Ultimate Wrestling show after his long hiatus doing the Kobe fishing and all that wild stuff that he
Nobody
likes
tried to assassinate him.
No, not at all, man. Which he was pleasantly surprised, you know, because he was worried about some of the psycho people that inhabit, you know, the bowels of Ultimate Wrestling. But Pain Lord, good to see you. I hope you keep coming back, man.
With that being said, we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back after this.